Hey yo, it's Nigel Gaming. Snapbox Micro Mini from Junk Foods Custom Arcade. So, full transparency, I filmed this unboxing back in 2021 when I first received the Hitbox. Excuse me, button box. Micro snack box, whatever you want to call it. But I figured now I'd share it with you guys since I decided I'm going to modify it. I bought some new buttons so I can decipher a little bit easier which button is which in my brain and you know how it works, what's up and what's down exactly, left to right, yada yada. But when I did receive this package, I was impressed by how it was presented, so I figured it was worth documenting. Customized box with their logo and various junk foods. I really enjoy that little touch there. Customized all black mailer to keep the actual box intact when it's shipped. The nice sticker and a keychain modeled after the actual Hitbox itself. I keep saying Hitbox, push box, button box. So voila, here it is. The all button controller, approximately 10 inches by 5 inches by half an inch. Put together with simple Phillips head screws to make it easy to customize and swap out buttons, as well as change to the pad in the back. Has a micro USB port and concave buttons. They're all 3D printed. Included are 12 input control buttons, as well as 6 menu control buttons, and a 7th app edit button. It's a sleek, lightweight design that's very portable. The ability to modify it how I please was a huge draw. Looking forward to playing with it. I got this great traveling tech pouch from Bellroy. The Snackbox Micro fits perfectly in here. Unfortunately, I don't think they sell these anymore, but I figure I give a shout out to the company for anyone that needs bags for little doodads. It's been 2 years since I bought this. I've slowly gotten used to it, but there's some changes needed. So I got some buttons. Having to press a button to go up and down has slightly broken my brain, so I figured I'm gonna need some different colors on this thing just to discern, subconsciously what direction it is I'm pressing at a time. And although I don't always look at the controller, I think part of me memorizes based off what I see. So I went ahead and tried to decide what pattern would work best for me visually. So these two buttons, I don't ever use them, or I hardly use them I should say, so I took those out. So my pointer goes there, my 3 fingers go here, so these two feel omittable. Now for the cardinal directions. Up and down, left and right, these are the things that I'm having trouble with, so what do I need to focus on? So initially, this setup was what I had in my brain. I just like the way it looked. Ultimately, I decided on my cardinal up and down button. And since I'm an anime fighter, these 4 buttons. With that in mind, I'll get this started. So here are the original buttons. Without the padding. High pitch, hollow sound. That can be distracting at times. Just to give you an idea what it sounds like. So I have this small flathead with a light came with a soldering kit that I ordered from Amazon. It's easy to find, and you don't have to use this. It's convenient, so I used it. So this first button was a little tricky. I was a little scared about breaking off any of the 3D printed parts. I'm a little bit too precarious here and too careful. You can give it a little bit of force, but just make sure you touch all the edges all the way around, and then give it a little nice firm pull at the end, and it just comes out. It's pretty easy. You can see it has these little male ends on the inside, and these are the noise dampeners. Sticky on one end, hole where the male ends kind of slip through. Just give it a little push and it'll stick onto the buttons there. Make sure it's flat. You want to make sure you have a smooth edge so that you get full contact when you're pressing these buttons. Not all these ends are printed exactly the same, but if you give it a nice firm push, they all slide in. You can hear the difference. The padding makes it sound a little more hollow and dull, as opposed to the sharp sound. Give you one more example here. Show you how easy it is. I got the hang of it the second time around. Voila. A little bit too easy, eh? And again, this piece just slides in, sticky in towards the back of the button. Just push it in, make sure it's flat. And just shove it in there nice and smooth. Let's fast forward through this. So side-by-side comparison. The original 3D buttons have a texture to them, whereas the new white 3D buttons are all smooth. I actually was glad to see this, or feel this, however you want to put it, because even tactily I needed a difference between the buttons so I can tell what is up, what is down, where are my hands. Getting used to a new controller is hard, and any little help is nice. Starting to feel the difference here. So much nicer. Glad I made the change. And there you go. That's it. Nice and easy. Gotta love the modability of this controller. Like I said, Snapbox provides a lot of different items. You can change the buttons, you can change the pad in the back to make it heavier, which I did myself. Makes a huge difference, doesn't slide around as much. I kept the buttons on the top the same, and I'm just gonna memorize which one's which. I mean, I can figure it out. I typically play anime fighting games, so what you have is light, medium, heavy, and special buttons. The 4 white buttons on the right will help me associate spatially where my finger should go and which one is which for that specific case. It also helps to have the top 3 be white, so when I play a traditional 6-button fighter, I'll know which one are the top 3 and hopefully figure out which one are the bottom 3. Finally, I'm overall very excited about the Micro Mini. I highly recommend it. I'm looking forward to fighting. And just in case I kept these buttons, you never know, I might want to change it. If this was helpful to you, please like and subscribe to the channel. And remember, stay hungry.